Hey friends, today I'm going to be showing you an updated version of my Notion organization. So let's go ahead and get into it. Starting out with my overall view, I am attending two different schools, UNLV as well as a community college. So this is my way of getting them both on the same page. I'm currently studying nutrition. So as you can see here, I have this page labeled as Nutrition Studies. I have in my bookmarks section a brain dump, so just anything that I can think of, I'm not sure where to put. And then I have a link to my assignments and my study hub for each specific school that I attend. Over on the right, I have my student ID number, which right now not showing, as well as my academic plan. So this is all the requirements that I need to hit in order to get my degree. Moving on down, I have my list of courses. Going to be taking 3 different courses this semester, 2 gen eds, and then 1 degree specific course. These are links to the specific course so that I can go there and review anything. I have some to-dos on the side. Really only have one to do right now, and that's my sociology, which starts tomorrow, and we still don't have a syllabi, which is kind of weird, but we'll see. Scrolling on down to my schedule. All of my classes right now are asynchronous, so I don't have to attend any live classes, which is awesome. I thought I would have to do a Tuesday live lab, and luckily I don't, so super psyched about that. Moving down to my due dates, so as you can see, I have my 2 different schools here separated. Over here is pretty much all of my anatomy coursework, and right now I just have my art appreciation course, which again is very low-key. Eventually, when I'm no longer taking gen eds at this community school, I'll probably just have this spreading the entire page. At the bottom, I just have a note here, more to myself, about transferring credits. I have a link to the actual website that I use in order to transfer them over. So luckily, because it's all in the Vet Education, it's free, which makes it pretty nice. So moving on to my actual study hub. This is my study hub for UNLV, so I just have it organized with a little bit of school colors. Moving down, you can see I just have the 1 class this semester. I just have some details of when I have to enroll, when I have to pay, and I check it off when done. Eventually, I'll move that into a separate notes page just to keep track of how much I've spent. I have some resources and quick links on the side, as well as some notes about the summer term, which I'm probably going to be enrolling in. And again, here are all of the assignments that are specific to this school. This one doesn't have a filter on it, so it just kind of scrolls for infinity, whereas the other one, I have it showing just the assignments that are due in the next month. Down here are my resources, so just some notes, information on tuition, etc. I do pay everything out of pocket, so I try to really stay on top of that and make sure that I'll have enough saved for the next semester. Moving on to the actual course pages, they're really the same each time. I have all of my notes on the teacher, the class schedule, when it starts, when it ends, etc. Scrolling down, I do just have my learning objectives there, just in case. And then as I scroll down, I have the syllabus, as well as a list to our master assignment list, which my teacher put out, which made it super, super easy to just go through and make sure I have everything. Scrolling down, I have lecture notes. A lot of the times I pretty much just type everything in Word, upload it to Drive, and then pull it onto my iPad. So sometimes I put things here, sometimes I don't. It's always good to have backup. And then here are all of my assignments. So I have this set up as a relational database. So as you can see here, this is the course. Definitely you can use a property to hide that if you don't want to see it. But it all links back to the database that's on the main page. That way I can see everything in one place. I don't have to put it twice because that's just a pain, and why would you do that to yourself? So I have all of my due dates, when it's possible, and then I also have a completed assignments tab. So I need to fill this in, but essentially I accidentally changed it to numbers. So that's cool, there we go. So as I fill things in, I'll just go through for my points. And at the bottom, I just do calculate sum. I'm sure there's a way to also do this for grades, but pretty straightforward. I just do 15 divided by 15 for 100%. So that is the quick summary of how I use Notion. I got very into Todoist, so much that I decided to actually make a premium version. So what I do now is I have a project for both UNLV and CSN, and then I have a specific area where I'll put all of my due dates. So here you can see I have art and sociology. Admin tasks would be things like my payment deadline. I will put every single item in here I want it to do. This just provides a little bit of security that I have it on my Todoist. I'll pretty much guarantees I won't forget anything. And the way to do that is very simple. All you would do is hit add task, you put the title, and then hit schedule. Final way that I organize is very, very simple but very effective. I go onto Microsoft Word and create a calendar for that month, and I go through and put all of my due dates in it. This is not finished because I don't yet have my sociology courses in it, but once I do have those courses, it'll be in there, and then I'll print it out. What you could do is you could print it out and put it on your wall or somewhere it's going to be visible. Personally, I print it on sticker paper and then I put it into my planner. Just so you can see, I use just an Erin Condren. It's not the weekly life planner, it is just the notebook. So it has your standard months on it, so just like this. But then the rest is all plain note pages. So eventually what would happen is, here is my January page. So here I would put the calendar. Then I keep it open in my desk at all times, and I just cross things out as I go through it. So it really makes life a lot easier. The only other thing I do is in Google Calendar, I just put any tests in there. I'm not gonna show you that because my Google Calendar is kind of all over the place, but pretty straightforward. I have a different color. So that concludes this visual organization for school. I hope that was helpful. Personally, as someone who is extremely forgetful and deals with ADHD, this is pretty much an idiot-proof way that I can remember what I have to do, how many points it's worth, and just stay on top of everything in general. Because if I didn't do this, I would definitely start to forget things. So thank you so much for watching, and if you found this helpful, then please give me a thumbs up, comment with any questions that you might have, and hopefully I will see you on my channel next time. Bye.